Bungle. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. Today we are going over the T29. This is a premium vehicle they can pick up for the United States and War Thunder, the vehicle MMO. Now diving in with an overview, you may be asking yourself, Bungle, how do I get the T29? Well, right now, currently, it's actually on sale. It's part of the T29 pack. And this pack, you get 1,000 golden eagles and 7 days of premium. Usually you can find this pack around $40, but as of this video being published, it's currently on sale for the summer 2022 sale. Now, when we talk about, in an overview, what is the T29? Well, pretty much it is a premium heavy tank for the United States. When we talk about its battle rating, for arcade battles and of course everyone's favorite, realistic battles, the battle rating is 7.0. Now if you're out there in a small portion of the War Thunder community for simulator battles, the battle rating for this vehicle is 6.7. Now when we talk about the performance, the real question is, what does the T29 bring to the table? It looks similar to a T30 and a T34, and those tanks sit at 6.7 battle rating, so why is this at 7.0? Well, kind of the main reason is one, of course, the 105mm T5E2 cannon. The reload on this cannon is actually pretty quick. If you have a good crew, you can get it down to like 12 seconds. Usually expectations around 15 seconds. It is a quick reload. And another thing, of course, is kind of its main shell is a T13 armor piercing cap, ballistic cap shell. Kind of one of the main reasons why the T29 is at 7.0 is pretty much this shell has a high explosive filler that will just one-shot kill any tanks it manages to penetrate. This is why the T29 is currently at 7.0 instead of 6.7, because this round will just totally obliterate tigers, panthers, tigers, etc. So that's why it finds itself at 7.0, facing T54s, facing leopards, etc. Now, when we talk about kind of secondary features of this tank, well, for one, it has 2 times 12.7mm, basically 50 cal, full action machine gun, and on the roof it has a 50 cal as well. So basically you have 3 50 cals that are great at just shredding lightly armored vehicles. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're getting jumped by a lightly armored vehicle and you are waiting on your reload, well, you can easily take that vehicle out. Now, when we talk about the Armour and Mobility, this is actually very, very good, and this is why I'm a big fan of the T34, the T30, and the T29 platforms, because it has a good armor and good mobility alongside having decent guns. So as a result, you will surprisingly find yourself actually bouncing shots, especially, let's say, from a T44, a T54, or even sometimes a Leopard that's not spamming heat at you. Now, of course, tanks that fire heat at you, they occasionally and most likely will one-shot kill you, especially if they know where to aim at your ammo rack. Typically, you have 5 crew members too, so the survivability on this tank is actually a lot higher than many other US tanks. It's actually very, very easy to play. It doesn't really punish you that hard at all. Honestly, this is kind of a hand-holding experience from my time playing this tank. Now, one of the things to note too when we talk about kind of matchmaking performance, most of the games that I had playing the T29, I was up tiered all the time, like 8.0. I would say probably 75 to 80% of my games I was up tiered. And I don't know if that's just the way the matchmaking is or whatever, but it's kind of frustrating in the aspect that you always will be up tiered kind of playing this tank. It still does well when it's up tiered. This is kind of what you're looking for in premium. It can handle itself in the up tier, it can do well. There's a lot of lightly armored vehicles at 8.0 anyway. You got leopards running around, you got martyrs, so even BMPs. So when you run into those vehicles, sure, they can kind of take you out with their missiles, but most of the time, if you get the jump on them, if you have that good situational awareness, you will get that jump on them and take them out, especially with this armor-piercing cap, ballistic cap shell with the HE filler. You will just one-shot them and no problem. So when we move down to, is it worth it? In my opinion, if you're a new player, you haven't played the United States yet, or you're a player that's been playing high tiers, you want to break, this is actually a very, very good vehicle to pick up. It's actually very, very, very relaxing to play. I would usually get at least 3 to 4 kills before I either get bombed or I managed to get taken out by an enemy tank. Most of the times I was getting revenge bombed, and that's just kind of an experience with ground forces anyway, especially if you play realistic. This is kind of what you're looking for in a premium that can deal with being up tiered, but also can dominate when it's down tiered. So I highly, highly recommend, if you like the video, if you like the gameplay, if you like kind of what I described how the T29 performs, maybe consider picking it up. Other than that, for this point video, new viewer, possibly subscriber, I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. Have yourself a massive like button. It does help me with YouTube algorithm. Return viewer. Let me know your thoughts. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Take care.